Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm Steve McCurdy. This is Stories with Steve. Today we're talking about legacy, the echo of honor. Now, yesterday I talked about honor, not as a medal on the chest, but as a choice of the heart. Honor's what shapes how we live. But legacy now, that's what shapes how we're remembered. Legacy, then, is honor multiplied by time. Every life leaves a trail. You can't escape it. Words spoken, choices made, kindnesses given or withheld. Our legacy isn't carved in granite, it's whispered in the memory of others. It's that tone of voice your son uses when he speaks to a stranger. It's the honesty that your daughter shows when nobody's watching. It's the echo of your example. Now, yesterday I explained that my biological father had once said to me, if you don't serve your country in uniform, a day will come when you will wish that you had. I don't really believe he was trying to guilt me. I think he was reminding me that service, in uniform or out, is how we write our story on the hearts of others. That conversation didn't just shape my sense of duty, it ended up shaping my legacy and what I hope that legacy is. As I've aged, my thoughts are not so much about what do I want to accomplish next, as they are what do I want the legacy of my having lived to be. I debated the graphic here for today's talk, footprints on the flag. I'm a big honor the flag guy, and I didn't like that image at first, but I get the symbology of it. Back when I turned 40, I had hit a life's bottom. I was not who I wanted to be. My impact was certainly not what I wanted it to be. And my choices seemed limited by the resources I had at hand, which were very few. It was then that Carol Burnett sang the song I'm Still Here on her show, and I realized I wasn't the Lone Ranger. I had lots of company on the "this is not what I signed up for" train, but I did need to make the most of it. Then, as a voiceover guy, I was called upon by a museum to record the voices of Franklin and Payne as if they were speaking in a pub to colleagues. And the Patrick Henry quote that appeared for me to say was, "If this be treason, gentlemen, make the most of it." Now, if you know me, you also know that It's a Wonderful Life is my very favorite movie, and every year, my spiritual teachers ensure that I get that message again, and that I weep again, and that I make resolve again. As a result of all of that, at that turning point of 40, I decided that I had very little power over anything at that point but my choices. So I came to the conclusions, and I'd come to them many times before, but apparently it will keep coming back. And all you can do is all you can do at any point in time. You check the compass, you find your true north, and you turn your face back toward yourself. Christians call that repentance. Not about guilt, it's about navigation. So my goals then became to be a world-class father, a world-class friend, maybe someday a world-class partner, but above all, to leave this place better than if I had not come. I have a belief that our teachers keep presenting our lessons until we integrate it into our being and our leaving of legacy, because legacy isn't about buildings or bank accounts, as I said before. It's about the fingerprints we leave on people's souls, because you can't buy legacy. You can only earn it, one honorable decision at a time. When we choose integrity over ease, compassion over comfort, and courage over convenience, we're leaving behind a legacy that says this is how a good person lives. And someday, someone is going to tell your story. It might be your child, your friend, or someone that you helped without even knowing it. They might not even remember your name, but they'll remember the impact you had on their life. What do you want them to say? That's the quiet question that legacy asks. And tomorrow, we'll talk about the bridge between legacy and leadership. Because one is what you leave, but the other is how you lift. I'll be back with that story tomorrow, and I hope that you'll be here to receive it. Steve McCurdy. See you then.